Hello students, today's topic be number system on the based on class 9 standard. This is on 9 standard. Now in the previous class I already discussed about the rational number and irrational number also and real number also I discuss. Now I discuss only the irrational number. Then what is irrational number? The irrational number be the number which cannot be expressed as p by q is called irrational number. Okay, such that what is the example of irrational number? Root 2, root 3, root 5 like this. This is the example of irrational number. Now I represent the irrational number in the number line. What is this? Now I locate root 2, root 3 in the number line. In the number line, all of you know the number line is just like this. Okay, here is 0, here is 1, here is 2, here is 3, is like this. Okay, now root 2. Root 2 is located on the number line. Then all of you know, if I take a 1 centimeter square, 1 centimeter square length is 1 centimeter square, then the diagonal be, what is the diagonal of this 1 centimeter square? The diagonal means root 2 into a, where a is 1. Then the diagonal be what? Root 2 centimeter. If this is 1 centimeter, then the diagonal be root 2 centimeter. As soon as now I take just 1 centimeter, here also 1 centimeter square. Then I draw a diagonal. Yes, this is 1, this is also 1. This is root 2. This is root 2. Yes, this is the length is root 2. Here is root 2. Okay, now root 2 is in where? Root 2 is in where? Root 2 is in, just you put by the compass. You use compass also. You use compass. Put it here compass and take the radius like this, root 2. Then you just put the radius in the number line here. This is root 2. Okay. Okay. You take a compass and put in the center 0. Then you take the radius. Then you just make an arc on the number line. This is root 2. Now I represent root 3 on the number line. Root 3 is what? Root 3 is what? If you do root 2 square plus 1 square is 2 plus 1. That is 3. And do you know if I draw here a right angle triangle, then the hypotenuse be? All of you know the Pythagoras. Okay, Pythagoras said the hypotenuse, this is OA. I write the name OB. Then OB square is 3. Then OB is what? OB is root 3. Okay, now your root 2 is here base and 1 centimeter is height. Then the hypotenuse be, this is the root 3. Then you put here compass and take a radius here and just you put here and take this and the root 3 is here. Yes. Okay, now then after root 4. Root 4 means then you again root 3 square and you take 1. Then you join this then you join this line, and by the Pythagoras theorem, this is, then you take this is root 4. Root 4 is Then again you do root 3 square plus 1 square is 4. Then I write the name here, C also. Then OC square is here. Then OC become 2. Root 4 means 2. Then again you do here 1 centimeter perpendicular. Then you join this one. Then D is here. Then this is already root 5. And you put compass here and take the radius, and this is on the number line. This is root 4 and this is root 5 also. Okay. Now you just do like this. This is your task. You do the in your classwork, in your copy, in your any copy, you do represent root 5, root 7, root 8 in the number line. In the number line, you must do this. You all do in your home. Please, you just go to the next part of the video. Just pause the video and write these things. And this is your task. You have to do in your copy. You must do. Okay, now I discuss real numbers and their decimal expansion. What is real number? I already told in the previous class. The real rational number and the irrational number. The rational number and the rational number plus irrational number together is real number. Okay, the real number be rational number plus irrational number makes a real number. Okay, now I discuss, this is the decimal expansion. Now you do the decimal expansion. What is this? 3 3 is 9, 1. Again you do, put it decimal here, and 10, then 3, 9, again 3, 9. You just carry on, the 3 is repeat. Okay, you just write this one is like this bar also. You can repeat this. You can write this in the P by Q form. The what is rational number? Rational number, the number which can be expressed as P by Q is called the rational number. Then you say, is this a rational or irrational number? Rational number, because you just write this number in this form. Just you put it here, and then without decimal you write 3 is here, and only for bar is here you put 9 also. Then this number is become 3 1 by 3, and you do in the improper fraction 3 3 are 10. This is the become is 10 by 3. Okay, the repeating number, this number is called the repeating number or recurring number. The number whose decimal expansion is repeat, is called the, you can be write like this also. This is called the repeating number. You call this number, you call the repeating number or recurring. This is also called the recurring number. This number repeated many times 333. That's why this number is called the repeating number, and as well as this is called the recurring number also. You must listen carefully. Recurring number, the which number the decimal expansion can repeat. This number is must be a rational number. Must be rational number, because you can express this number as P by Q. You can express this number as P by Q. This is also the rational number. Okay, now I divide this one 7 by 8. What is this? 7 by 8. Okay, now it's not divisible. Then you put 0 and here 8 8 is 64 and 6 again 0, 56, 4, 0, 5. Okay, okay, the remainder be 0. Then the decimal expansion be finished. Okay, the decimal expansion be finished. This is the terminating number. The number is called the terminating number. This number is called, this is the repeating or recurring number, the which decimal expansion is terminate or the remainder becomes 0. This number is called the terminating number. Terminating number. This is also be the rational number. Terminating number, recurring number, all these things are the rational number. Now I divide 1 by 7. Now I do the 1 by 7 in decimal expansion. What is this? 1, 0.0730 28 20 14 60 56 then 4 again 0 35 then 5 again 0 49 then 1 again 0 then 1 again 0. Okay, then this number in the same process this number is repeat. Okay, now this is also be the 1 4 2 8 5 7 1 4 2 8 5 7 then again 1 4 2 8 5 7. Then this is the recurring number and this number must be the rational number. Okay. Now so that I discuss few sums also, so that this number is a rational number. What is the definition of rational number? The number which can be expressed as p by q, where q not equal to 0. Okay, and p and q prime to each other. Then the number is called the rational number. Okay, now you just change this number by the p by q number. Okay, without decimal you write all number in the upper side, and all of you know decimal give 1 and after decimal give 0. How many after decimal number? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, here this is P and this is Q. Okay, the number you can write in the P by Q form. That's why this is the rational number. Okay, now I show that this number is a rational number. This number you can write just like this. I already told the recurring number is a rational number. Recurring number you write in which process you can write without, first you write here, then you write here and put the recurring gives 9. One recurring gives 1 9, two recurring give 2 9. That's why then you just multiplication this number and just do the addition and you write this number also. 99 plus 27 by 99. That's why 7 plus 9 16 1 and then 9 plus 2 11 and 1 12 and this is 99. Okay, this also be P by Q. This also be P by Q. Okay, now this is also be the rational number. Okay, now and you cancel this number also. It also P by Q, but you cancel here also. This is 3 4s are 3 2s are, 3 3s are, 3 3s are. Then also, again here also, 3 1s are and 3 4s are, and here. This is prime. P and Q prime to each other, 14 and 11, and Q not equal to 0. That's why this is the rational number. You also cut this. Okay. Just you cut and then you make P by Q form. This is also be the rational number. Okay. I just leave it here. You must cut and comes down in the lowest term. Then this is in the P by Q form. Then you say the rational number. You must cut. Okay. Turn into the lowest term. Now this is also here you can write here 0.2 and 35 35 35 35 repeat. That's why you put 35 here also. Okay, now you just look at this one. After decimal number you put in the upper side, and which number is without recurring, you just subtract this number. Listen carefully. Which number is without recurring, you just subtract this number. Okay, you can do also like this. This one you can do. Just look at, you write here, and which number is without recurring, you just subtract, and the recurring number gives 99. Then 126 by 99. These and these are same. This is the two way I say now. Now then decimal recurring number gives 9, and without decimal, without recurring is gives 0. Okay, that's why then this is 233990. Okay, is it cancelled in the lowest term? No, this is the lowest term also. This is P by Q. Then this number you must remember, recurring number is the rational number. You can write in the P by Q form. You listen very carefully. P by Q must in the lowest term. You just cancel this and you put it in the lowest term. If P and Q are integer, that is fine. But you must write in the reduced form also, in the P by Q form. Okay. Now I discuss the another part of the sum. Okay. Now what I was saying, what is this? The rational number, the number which can be expressed as P by Q, Q not equal to 0, is called the rational number. And another thing you must remember, the decimal number. When the decimal number can repeat, after decimal number can repeat, this is recurring number, and repeating number, this is also be the rational number. And the decimal number which is terminate. The terminate means after decimal, after 3 decimal or 4 decimal, the remainder becomes 0. Okay, this is also be the rational number. The terminating number and the recurring number is also be the rational number. Now I discuss the irrational number. What is irrational number? The number cannot be expressed as P by Q and Q not equal to 0. Then the number is called the irrational number. Now I give the question, find an irrational number between two rational numbers. Because this is rational number, because there is bar. 1, 4, 2, 8, 5, 7. Then again 1, 4, 2, 8, 5, 7 repeat. I already divide. Okay. Now 2 by 7 also you can divide this one also. This is 2, 8, 5, 7, 1, 4 also. This is also repeat. Then you put in the between two numbers, there is an irrational number. Irrational number is non-terminating, non-repeating. This is the remainder cannot be become 0. This is the irrational number. Non-terminating, non-recurring, the remainder cannot be 0. This is the irrational number. This is, listen very carefully. Now you put in between here is 0.14 and here is 0.28. Any number you can put. Just you put 0.1, 3, 2, 5, 6, 7. This is carry on. Any number you can write in between, just 0.14 to 0.28, in between is 0.15 also, and this is the irrational number. This is the irrational number. Any number you can put inside, in between these two numbers. Okay, you also put in the this number and this number, you also put in the number line. You do by own in your copy. Okay, now I discuss the another thing. How is it possible to decimal number, root number, square root number on the number line? How is it possible? This is very important thing also. This is very important thing also. The under root decimal number is in the number line. How is it possible to do? Now, with the scale, you have scale. Okay, you have scale. You just put and measure here. This is also 9.3 centimeter. You put a scale here and then you measure, take the measure 9.3. Write the name also, weigh. Then you measure 1 centimeter. Okay, this is 1 centimeter. Then you measure. Okay, understood? First you measure 9.3 with the scale, and then you measure here 1 centimeter with scale. Then you bisect this line. You put here again, and here also. You put here and here also. Then you just join. Okay, then you just join the line. You do the bisection. Do bisect with compass. I cannot use in this whiteboard the compass. You must use compass. Do you know now? All of you know the line bisection. You already you already read in class 7, class 8 also. The 6 also bisect the line. Just you do bisect the line here and put the name also here. C. Okay. Now you take the compass and put it here and take the radius here. Okay, then you draw an half circle with the compass. Then you draw an half circle. This is the center, and take this is the radius. OC and CB is radius you take. Okay, then you draw the half circle. Understood? And you put a scale and just join here. Put a scale and join here. This is under root 9.3. Listen very carefully. You just write the name here D. AD is under root 9.3 centimeter. This is very important thing. All of you, I just discussed again. Just go to the next part of the video. Just pause the video and draw this one and draw with me also. Now I take a scale. Okay. You measure 9.3 here. OA is 9.3 centimeter. AB is 1 centimeter. Now you take a scale and OA is measure 9.3 centimeter. I asking the question under root 9.3. Next you AB take 1 centimeter. Next OC, then you take a compass and bisect OB. Bisect line OB. Okay, OB line you can bisect by compass. By compass. Next you put it here. Compass. Just draw this, and this is the center. C. You write the name also C. Then you draw the half circle. Put it here. C is center. C is center. I write all these things on the board. C is center, and OC is equal to, you already bisect. OC is equal to OC and CB is radius. Take a radius and draw the half circle. Okay. Now you join OD. OD you join. You join O and D. Okay. AD is under root 9.3 centimeter. This is very, 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 very important thing. This is you have to draw and you collect. You also, this is also be the homework I given. Under root 5.6, under root 6.5, just like this. You collect the sum from the any book and represent these on the number line. Represent these on the number line. This is your task you have to do, and pause the video, write in your copy. Okay, you must do in your copy and collect the all sums from the any book. And this is the class 9 standard. I repeat again, this is class 9 standard. You collect the maths from any book and do in your copy. That's all for today. If you like my video, please press the like button and share the video and comments in the comment section, comment box also, and press the bell icon to get the further notification. That's all for today. Thank you very much.